Greetings, beautiful souls. Welcome to 5D Life. Welcome to Pleiadian 5D Life, where we live with the love of our soul and happiness of our mind. Pleiadians are a wonderful teacher, and many of us channel them today. And if you channel them or you read the Pleiadian books, you know that they share these messages of upliftment and inspiration and love, and allowing us to go through our personal transitions so we can become who we aspire to be, who we would like to be. Naturally, there are many other extraterrestrial and star nations that do the same, and they work with the Pleiadians like with the beautiful brothers and sisters. So I have written 3 books with the Pleiadian messages, Pleiadian code 1, 2, and 3. And I'm so excited to share with you that finally in the paperback. And you can find them on the Amazon in the paperback, or you can also find the ebook version or audio version. So I want to share with you a little bit how I play with my books and with any book that I acquire. Sometimes we get too busy to really sit down and properly read each book. It just says, what is it about? So the Pleiadian Code 1, it's called The Great Soul Rescue. Pleiadian Code 1, when Pleiadian speaks about beautiful trinity that we have, that this body holds our soul, mind, consciousness. And when we start awakening within this body, our mind consciousness is just plain down ego consciousness, which is quite a low vibrational and sometimes stuck us in these life patterns. So the Great Soul Rescue is literally a manual. It's not that somebody will rescue you, but that you will rescue yourself through the knowledge, through this wisdom, and through understanding yourself. Because when you do that, you can change your life. Pleiadian Code 2 is called Cosmic Love. Cosmic Love speaks about embracing our alien part of ourselves. So in the Pleiadian Code 1, you literally, rescue your human self. You don't need, again, anybody else to rescue you. You rescue yourself so you can thrive. But you embrace that human life and everything that happened to you in human past lives. The Cosmic Love, the Pleiadian Code 2, talks about embracing that alien within yourself. And I love the word alien because you go like, ooh, so out there. Well, if you had a life before coming to Earth, if your past lives can be traced before coming to Earth, then you have been an alien. You have extraterrestrial life. Whenever you have been a sphere of light, or you have been in the alien body. We all have experienced that. It's kind of fun if you're gonna look back to it. But there's also the need of this point of understanding and the acceptance. Because within the human body, we are split between, am I human? Am I really different? I don't feel I fit. I want to go back home. Where is back home really? Where is your home? Our home is in our heart. And in our heart, we can bring all aspects of ourselves. And so we can be at home at any body, any physical body that we'll embody, in any country that we will live in any places that we visit, in any places in the universe that we have lived. It's all been our home, so it's okay to embrace it and find that wholeness within you. Pleiadian Code 2 will also teach you how to manifest a good life. Because, within the earth, we do need to manifest a life that is supporting, that we will thrive in. And so there is little code of the manifestation that once you read it, you will understand that you first need to find the knowledge about yourself and knowledge about what is it you want to do within this lifetime. What is your passion? Then we will come to the wisdom. You have to learn, you have to try, you have to understand to have a wisdom. Wisdom is that beautiful, refined part of what you try physically, what is working, what is not working, what kind of the energy work for you, what kind of the energy protection works or doesn't work for you, what kind of the what kind of the job you would like to do whenever you are a baker, a teacher, or the spiritual worker. What is it that you have tried, and what did you find that works the best for you? So, biggest misconception in the starseed community is that, if I remember, I'm a Pleiadian or Syrian or Orion being, I within the few days will fully awaken this energy, and my ability will come back. Well, think of it, you get a knowledge of who you are, but your ability will go with a wisdom. You have to learn, you have to practice, you have to try. Same like you try to bake the bread many times until you get a perfect recipe. Then you come to the soul's knowledge. That's when finally the soul looks at you and says, okay, you try hard enough, let me help you. You started to practice and refining. You are not sitting within the room in the deep meditation and waiting until somebody beam you up with the light and the instant knowledge. I wish it works like that. I never found it that it does. So when you so see that you are willing beyond this journey, that you are disciplined, that you are going through this transformation, that you understand the human part of yourself, Pleiadian code 1, that you embrace the alien part of yourself, Pleiadian code 2, it will start work with you. It will start, guide you on this journey, because you are not hitting your wall, head against the wall, but you are willing to follow the guidance of your own soul and the mind consciousness. And then you naturally arrive into abundance. If you follow the scenario that from the knowledge you go to the wisdom, you connect to your soul consciousness, and the soul is connected with the mind every single time. So you connect with that beautiful, juicy, good past memories. You will arrive to the positive abundance. Positive abundance in this case is guaranteed. Now, if you take a shortcut and from the knowledge you start jumping into the abundance, you may manifest negative abundance, and negative things on your journey will start happening because you didn't take a time to practice. You didn't take a time to refine yourself, to find yourself, to train yourself. You can't win the Olympics if you don't train, right? The same goes with our abilities. And then, the past lives reconnections and positive abundance. So I love every single one of this book, because I always still received such beautiful messages from them. Then we go, just this last part I want to mention, the Pleiadian code 2, is that in the end of the book, you may find how you can become the guardian of the earth, guardian of the minerals or the healing water or the place on the earth, that your beautiful fifth-dimensional energy, your higher, is very much needed to activate magnificent places, healing places on the earth. Then we'll go into Pleiadian code 3. Should I say this is my favorite now? The alien fragment. Ooh, I was really guided to write this book as a love story. It's this beautiful story between Maggie and Michael and her friends and his family, as a again to finding that part of our extraterrestrial selves, to realizing that I think we all astral travel in our dreams, and in our dreams we are trained in these mystery schools, and then we wake up in a physical reality and we may be confused by it, but in the things that are happening, if we follow with that flow of the energy, and if we allow ourselves to believe that there is something more than just a life that we are predestined to have, then something beautiful will happen. Suddenly, all these blockages of the life living in a cage and the control will kind of calm down, and a whole new avenue, whole new roads, whole new doors are open ahead of us. I think what is a beautiful teaching from the alien fragment, not only that you find you alien compass and you activate your alien mind, which has that alien fragment in every single one of us. But it teaches about patience, about trust, about letting go and embracing those parts that we may be afraid of. You know, some people are afraid of love, some people are afraid of becoming smart, some people are afraid to be heard and spoken publicly outside. And there's always this reason that may all lead, in your childhood and may lead in your past lives. But once we let go and allow ourselves to be who we are, to be considered to be weird or the different, and really feel like, wow, that's the best part of me, the life will change in the most beautiful ways for every single one of us. And in the on the last page, I shared this beautiful message and the infinity symbol that says, where the past ends, the future begins. And I love that message, because at some point of our life, each of our past can end and we can begin the life that we would like to have. But we do have to come through this whole journey of exploring ourselves, exploring our weaknesses, exploring our challenges, exploring that mystical and beautiful parts of ourselves. Be afraid to take a leap of faith and allow people in our life. There's a big message, because both Maggie and Mikhail have been more like, okay, I'm gonna do it myself, I can do it myself. And when they allow for the people to come in their life and help them, magic started to happening not only for them, but for every single one above. So I hope you will enjoy it as much as I enjoy to living through these books and writing them. So today, this is how I play with my books. So we're gonna pick up the Pleiadian Code 1. And, sometimes, quite often, we don't have a time to just sit down and sponge the whole book. So I goes like, okay, what is the message for today? What is it that I need to share with you guys today? So I close my eyes, literally I feel the book. I feel like, okay, my book wants to open on this page. I open my eyes, and what I want to share with you is the star map in meridians. So it's the page 55, 56, and I feel drawn to the page 56, to the second page. So let me read it for you. Star map in meridians. According to Chinese medicine, your body has 12 main vertical energy lines called meridians. These meridians are interconnected, forming a meridian wheel. Each meridian carries energy to and from at least one physical organ, maintaining healthy blood circulation and a strong immune system. The body has many meridians. You only need to know 2 more, and the mentioned 12 to understand their connection to DNA. These 2 are central and governing meridians. Their energy pathway can form one circuit that connects the front and back of the body, represented by the Ouroboros symbol. So those are, you have your front, using my words here. We have our central and governing, so your front and the back. And they literally connect to these beautiful Ouroboros symbols. I'm not gonna be explaining, I am going to be reading. These meridians supply energy to the nervous system from all organs and all 7 chakras. They are responsible for your innate energy and could influence the pineal gland, vertical energy, and thymus, horizontal energy, essential for your healing and evolution. When central and governing meridians form one circuit, they become 13 meridian pathway that we call God's line. Once again, your DNA code is 12 plus 1. Each of the 12 meridians contains information from one DNA strand corresponding to 10 organs, blood, immunity, and nervous system. So I'm gonna leave it here, and if you guys want to know more, read my book. Some of those things are very simple and some of them are a bit more complicated. So just a quick feel of the step in the meridians. The point is that your central and the governing meridian, which create the Ouroboros symbol or microcosmic orbit as we learning in the Qigong, they are all connected to 12 basic meridians, and so they influence them. And ancients left the beautiful star maps within our body as the chakras, as the meridians, as the organs, as the nervous system, to be understood, how we can use them, how we can start looking at that pattern 12 plus 1, 13 strands of the DNA that make us of who we are, that are part of that beautiful extraterrestrial energy that is within every single one of us, whenever we are an earthling or a star seed. So it's beautiful for me to share this with you, and I wish you love and light from my heart to yours.